So I think this will probably be a short video, but you never know with me. I just wanted to keep the momentum going, and I know last week I was sick, so I wasn't able to do a video. So anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm a little emotional this week. I have a few things going on. I've got my last day coming up at work on Wednesday, and so that's kind of got me a little anxious. So anyway, there's that, and then there's some other situations that I'm involved in. I think some of you know, have seen some of my posts this week on a domestic violence situation that I'm trying to help out with, and that's very frustrating and sad. And you know, it's one of those things that you have to, for her and for everyone involved, just proceed as cautiously as possible, but also use a lot of radical acceptance, use I don't know, there's a lot of digging deep for skills. But anyway, so that actually is on my heart, and once we get this nonprofit up and running, I definitely want to include a portion of the nonprofit, like a department of it or something. I don't know. Anyway, I want to include a specific resource for women who are looking at getting out of domestic violence situations and providing resources for them so that they can do that. I have a bunch of different ideas, but if you want to talk to me about that, just go ahead and message me, and we can chat a little bit about my ideas later, and you can kind of chime in and add your own. So there's that. Sorry, trying to gather my thoughts. I have way too much on my mind, so that's why I'm thinking this is probably going to be pretty short. I was thinking a lot about materialism, the need for money this week, of course, because I'm coming up on my last day, like I said, and I have a few things going on, and I am not, I'm not thinking that, hey Veronica, I'm not worried about my finances. I know that it'll all come together, it'll all work out, but at the same time, you know, I got to think practically, and I need to figure out what I want to do income-wise. And so if you guys could just be praying for me that I'm guided with that, and that I make the right decisions as I go forward, because I want to, ultimately, what I'd love to do is just use my writing skills and stay home and maybe throw some creative juices toward my finances. And I have some ideas for some art that I want to do, and some different tools like journals and things. So I don't think I'll be incorporating anytime soon either the Just Love nonprofit or the business venture that I want to try. And I would like for the business venture to be something that feeds into the nonprofit. So if you guys have any tax advice or business advice, shoot it my direction. I think both of these are way too small to worry about incorporating, but then there's some copyright issues probably with, maybe with even both of them, but especially with the business side. So anyway, sorry, this video is more kind of business related than anything else. But the core of it is that we have to keep our eyes on the bigger picture. And while we have these responsibilities and things that we need to focus on, we need to make sure that we don't allow these things to take our focus off of the main point, which is living a life of love and sharing that love, so that the world can have some healing, so that you can show more people how to focus elsewhere besides the day-to-day making money and, you know, taking care of responsibilities and buying things. I mean, it's really easy, especially we've got Christmas coming up, so it's really, really, really easy to get distracted and get focused on, the income piece of life and making sure that all our needs are met and all our family's needs are met. So with the holidays coming up, just keep that in mind as you do your shopping and as you, prepare for meals and stuff. I know I'm going to be doing some, I love you, Sarah. See her watching, sending me floating heart. Veronica did that too. Anyway, what was I saying? Sorry. Just be focused on those that have very little and consider giving to some of those families because we all have times of need. So anyway, that's where my heart is going to be, is trying to find at least something. I have my wedding coming up on the 22nd of November. So there's that. So I don't know that I'm going to have a ton of time. And then my brother will be in town. But anyway, maybe I'll focus more on volunteer for Christmas and not so much for Thanksgiving. Because we set ourselves up for, missing goals when we make goals rashly. So you got to think through things. That is something actually that I was thinking about a lot this week, is just because you have a good idea doesn't mean that you should run with it right away, because and I don't think that's what I'm doing. This Just Love has been on my heart for a long time, but I'm thinking more about specific ideas as far as bringing income in and that kind of thing. You kind of have to sit with those ideas a little bit to let them kind of develop, and then you'll be able to make a better choice as you do research and as you just see if it's something that your heart is really going to be into, or if it's something that's going to be a real struggle. Because even if it seems like a lucrative idea, if it's going to be a struggle for you, then I don't think it's worth it. Because it'll take your focus off of what you need to do to live a life of love. So anyway, I know this is incredibly short. I think as I get more settled, hopefully, in I'm really pushing to have a business that at least I can do from home. That way I can set up routines and my own schedule, and then things will get a little bit more even out as far as these meetings go and what I discuss here and all that. So bear with me, have a little patience. Let me know what you think. Your thoughts are so valuable. So give me your feedback, and please message me and just let me know, hey, I saw you. Even if you don't have anything else to say, just say, hey, I watched your video, because I think, let's see, Ben and Sarah, Veronica and Sarah are watching, but I think it says that there's another person too, but I can't see them on here. But anyway, so I know you guys are watching now, but most of you are going to see this after the fact. So please let me know that you watched it and that you got something out of it, or you didn't. Or you could just say, hey, I saw you. At least I know I'm being watched, so that these are not just going into the air, which is fine if they are, because it kind of helps me sort my thoughts out. But anyway, I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next week, and I'll see you throughout the week on the Just Love group page and in different places. So just reach out. I'll talk to you later. Bye.